What's up guys, Cloudie here checking in from the America server, and this is going to be a video on Trial of Earth Stage 7, which was requested by some of you back when I showcased Taily on Stage 5 when she was released. Now the star of the show is still Seria, who is Advancement 0 soul weapon but has a 5-star unique weapon and a 5-star unique treasure. So not quite budget, I don't dare to say that anymore, but also not super advanced. The supporters will be Celica, the main tank, Loman for cleansing, and Taily to deal with the spin attack and the execution attack. So basically that's the team. None of the supporters have high unique weapons or unique treasures. The artifacts are pretty decent. So there's that. I hope you guys enjoy, and without further ado, let's just get to the run itself, and I will do some further commentary there. So here is the run. Celica in the front, Loman, Taily behind, and Seria last. I really like the combo of Celica and Loman because their S1, S3 will just knock down the boss. This helps a lot with healing, as you will see in a moment. You don't necessarily need to use Loman. I just like his shield and knockdowns a lot. You could run Gao, or you could run Dosarta, or anyone else who can cleanse. But the shield is really nice, especially for this attack. You can see the bleed stacks going up, but Loman cleanses it, and so we don't die. Another option would be running Gao, and then Taily doesn't have to be the bait for the execution attack, which you can see now. That's another strategy, that you keep Taily at the maximum buffs she has without using her S2, and then Gao takes the executions. I like Loman, especially if you have his soul weapon, which I do not, but with his soul weapon you can also cleanse and heal, so that makes things a lot easier. Now this attack, it does so much damage. I have died so many times to it. As you can see, my Seria was dropping really low and she didn't have her S1 cooldown up. In this case you can do like an emergency S2 if you have the mana, but it's a slow cast, so have to consider that by the time it finishes you may die. Still, if your S1 is not up, then you can do that. And after this it's basically rinse and repeat. I'm using Celica S2 in these knockbacks to cleanse Seria, because that way she loses her blood stacks and can get back to hitting the boss. That really helps. One additional tip for the execution phases is that you have to be wary that sometimes he will use the spin attack right after, so you have to consider when it came last and either not use up Taily's mana, because sometimes it happened to me that execution was finished and he went right into the spin mode and I did not have any mana on Taily, and he just dragged me because the damage ramped up so fast I couldn't do anything. So have to bear in mind how much mana you have on Taily and if this attack is coming up or not. And then you just keep going, you keep knocking him down. S3, S1 for the heals. I do a Taily buff there just before execution, and now we are almost there. He's almost dead. Just a little bit more, although I have died at 5% at some point, which is really annoying. Now this was with an advancement 0 plus 15 Seria at 10 stars, so 5-star UV, 5-star UT. I don't think I can do 8 because she would need a bracelet and then her damage would not be enough, but maybe when I advance her soul weapon, then perhaps then. Let's just check the gears that we were wearing. Going to the heroes as soon as the loading finishes. And yeah, I just started the trial achievements. So Seria is wearing her world boss gear. It's decent. She has 40k PDEF, but thanks to Celica she is still higher than the 70k Taily. You will see that in a moment. So Celica really OP here. She doesn't have too much health, but look at that P defense, also P toughness, P block, and P block depth. This keeps her alive. And then there is this artifact which really helps. Her T5 dark, absolutely necessary, and I really like the S2 dark for the cleansing effect. And then going to Loman, he just needs health and block, but he also brings the T2 tier 2 perks. You can see some health, some block, some dodge, although that doesn't really help, and yeah, defense. Now Taily needs her unique treasure 1, 70k defense and a lot of health, 11 mil, a lot of block, and then these talents. This is absolutely necessary, as is this, so she can deal with the 2 different attacks. This one maybe not so much, and finally attack reduction is really helpful. So that's it really, guys. I hope it helped. Let me know in the comments below what you think. Have you been able to do the trials? And guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.